Hello everybody. So I already did a video using the craft kit from Tonic. But after I did it, I had some more things go through my brain of things to try. So I'm going to pull it out again, but first I want to do a 5x7 card. I want it to be a Mother's Day card again, but I also want it to be a bigger Mother's Day card. A lot of people don't want to give moms a little card, right? They want to give them the 5x7, especially people that are like my age. It seems to be a thing that we don't want to use the smaller. So I got to make my own card blank because even though I've got bins of card blanks, they're all 6x6, 4x6. They're all the smaller sizes, and I need the 5x7, and because that's the one I use the most, of course, I don't have any of those anymore. And it seems like the card companies, like with Crafter's Companion, we always got 5x7 card blanks, and they don't no more. They don't send us those. So I need to do a piece of paper that's 10x7, which is what I'm doing right now. I want to make sure it's on here straight. I do still have envelopes for them, though. I do have the 5x7 envelopes. And I want to score it at 5. So I got my scoring tool and scoring at 5. Now I've heard say, I don't know if it matters, that you want to fold opposite of the score line. So that way. Off a little bit. I don't know why that happens, but it does. Something to do with the way these things line up on this. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody usually is going to go measure your cards to see if they are the perfect size. As long as they're not too big so that they fit in the envelope, it's not going to matter if it's a tiny bit off. Okay, so I want a, you know what I should have done? First of all, I should have used my embossing tool for that, but I didn't. Shoot, trying to think. I want some pretty paper for a background, but I don't want it to be too thick. Maybe this will work. Yes. That will work. So I'm going to cut it a little bit under the 5x7. So I also thought some of them can be liners. Those things as I used for chocolates and the other ones are probably more meant to be a liner. So I'm going to go to the 7, but I'm going to go just a touch under the 7. Okay, just a touch under the 7 is right there. And then just a touch under the 5. And let's see how that lines up here, because my bank was a little bit smaller. I had to cut a little bit off. So you can see I need to cut a little bit more off the side where I trimmed it. So I'll go here with it just a little bit off. Hopefully this does it. Okay. So that looks good to me. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue it down. I'm trying to figure out which glue to use. I guess I'll use this one. Okay. I want to make sure I have it right side up, right direction. Okay. Now, because I'm a little concerned about rippling, I'm going to come in and put some of these and stick my marquee on top of it. It won't take it but a second, and then I won't have to worry about it no more. I'm not sure that it's going to ripple, but this is just in case it thinks about it while I'm working on some of this other stuff. So my thought is that, okay, let me get these dies back out. This is the cup that holds the chocolate. Okay, this is going to be my box because I'm not going to have dividers in this one. So this will be my box. And so it's going to be, I'm still going to use this paper here. Yeah. Let me grab it if I can here. I'm still going to use this paper and cut this out. And it's going to go through the Gemini because it's just a touch too big, I believe, for the marquee. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Don't need the metal shim because it's not an intricate die. Okay. So that's just, and this is going to be a little rufflier. I wonder if that's the right word, ruffly. So ruffles, it's going to have more ruffles looking to it than the other one did, but it's a Mother's Day card, right? So that's okay. I hope I didn't just move that die. Uh-oh. There we go, going through. Ooh. Uh-oh. Let's see. Good. It's all good. There we go. So that worked out. And this can go back in the box. And these can go back up here. Try to keep things out of the way because it gets kind of busy feeling it. Okay. So this should be good now, my card blank. Put the cover on it. Make sure I got it the right way. And this will be centered in here. And all I'm doing, I'm not really making it any bigger. I'm not really adding anything to it. I just put a background and then I'm putting this. I'm wondering if that's too much. No. I'm going to use this and do a bunch of these. So I don't need to worry about what's the word I'm trying to say? I don't need to worry about any embossing or anything on it. It's a simple die. So what I'm going to do is probably 2 at a time. Just so I can get them in here. I think I'm going to cut another strip. Maybe should have used the shiny brown for this, but I'll stick with this. Okay, and that can go back in the box. So you see there's 2 strips in there. And I can do this. Bring my marquee over. And I don't know how many will fit. I don't see a smaller one, so... Ooh. So these are the cups now. It's got to be in a folder. It can't just go. Okay. Here's another one. Sometimes the chocolates are different sizes, but the cup sizes usually stay the same. I'm not going to put the divider in this time. But it looks like I'm still only going to have room for 6. That's okay. That's okay. Look at that. That is one of the decorative pieces already cut out. Okay. I know that sometimes they're not in like a straight line, but we're just going to keep them lined up. And so I'm going to take these off because I'm going to build on these, right? But I'm going to go ahead and glue this down and stick it under the marquee. You can only need one, I believe. One folder for that. I hope that's straight. Now put this on there. Stick this down here. Put this die back on. Where did it come from? Here. This came from here. Somewhere here. Not even sure right now, so we'll just wait till we go to do this. Okay, now all of these are going to fit. If I do this size, I thought I had 2 of these. Those will fit real tight in there. I'm not sure about that. That's a little tighter than I want it to be. So I don't think that's gonna be what I do. So see, that's gonna be a little big, but that's all right. And that'll go in there. And that's okay. All right. So now what I want to see is the difference between this paper and that paper. I'm wondering if this should have been the cups and this should have been the chocolate. Maybe. Huh. Well, just not sure. I'm going to go ahead and do the chocolates in this and this. They're both a shimmer, so that's what I'm going to do. And I guess we'll do a heart-shaped. And I might even kind of crimp these. I might use a circle. Is there a plain circle in here? I don't see a plain circle. Look, chocolate covered strawberry. Look, there's a chocolate, there's the strawberry. Oh yeah, we're gonna have one of those. Oh, and there's one to cover chocolate cherries too. So maybe we'll do some of those too. Let's see. Cherry. There's the strawberry. There's the cherry. Okay, so let's see the rest of this paper. Where is it? Yes, they should have given us the colors for that. And really, it should be red. But the cherry bomb, there's the red. Okay. So we need the strawberry and the cherry in red. And I think I'm going to do 2 of each, because these are so big and these are so small. So these are a little more intricate. So, but I think this should work. Okay. Okay, and I think that's probably been held down long enough. I'm afraid of it popping the way it's gonna pop. Okay. All right. Okay, so here's our little cherries. So here's our little strawberries. Like a strawberry and a cherry in them. Or 2 strawberries and maybe another cherry. I'm gonna do 1 more cherry. Really need kind of a light green to go behind that, but you know, the seeds are kind of a yellowy or a light green color. I heard baby flying around, and then I heard geese going. I'm like, what is baby doing in there? But no, baby not doing nothing. Sending kisses. Okay, a light green behind these. Let me see. I need like a really, really light green. That should work, huh? How does that look? Yeah, I think so. Now what I'm gonna do, might seem a little absurd. I'm gonna glue it down. Glue it down. Here's some scratchy piece here. All the shimmer paper I'm pulling out for some reason, but that's okay. It's a Mother's Day card, so I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna kind of stay away from the sides a little bit until I get it cut. is what I'm thinking. That dry. Excuse me. That was bad. All right. So I need two of, let me put these back before I lose them because they are so tiny. Strawberry. And I need that and that. So I need two of the strawberries. Two of the strawberry chocolates, three of those. But only two at a time, right? Let me put this back on. They're so tiny, I don't know. Put the lids back on my glue so they don't dry out on me. It can really happen that fast. These are very small. Very small. So there's the chocolate for the strawberry. There's the chocolate for the cherry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in this pretty straight one right here so that hopefully I won't have to worry about it sliding away from me. Oh, that went through so nice and smooth. Brand new folder. There should be two. So there's that one. That one. Ugh. And get my cherries over here. Okay. I love it. They're so cute. And probably going to do this. Glue these down and onto the thing pretty quick so that I don't lose the pieces. Oh, I need my little stems. So that goes on the cherries. Where are the cherry leaves? Are they down there or up there? I don't really know. I don't think I'm going to put the leaves on the cherry. I think I'm just going to put the strawberry leaves on the strawberries. And I only need 2. And I'm going to run them both through 2 pieces of paper. 1 die. Bring this over. Oh. Maybe I'm going to have to tape it just so it doesn't. Maybe I need to bring that a better mat back in. Okay. All right. You got to have these on the strawberries. You just have to. But a lot of times the cherries don't have the leaf on them, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to cut these out now. And what I'm going to do is take, and this is why I didn't glue my sides tight. So I can take and just cut around to the inside of the strawberry. But leave it enough for the seeds to still show through. And I'll just do that. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm just going to cut it around. You see, you can cut in quite a bit. And snip that little piece off. And then the leaves. Will go on. Okay, I'm going to take my fine tip and just put a little touch of glue here. Because the thing to remember too is it's all getting glued down inside there too. But like this is on top, so it might not get glued real good down on this cup. And I had to get the chocolate on, so let's get the chocolate. These little strawberries are adorable. I love these little strawberries. Oh, looks like I should have put this on after. I think I can still lift it. I can. There we go. I was able to lift it because I only put glue on that side. So that worked out well. Okay. So there's the chocolate covered strawberries. I'll glue those down so they don't get lost. Okay. There's one of our chocolates. Chocolate covered strawberries. Now we're going to do the cherries, and obviously I'm not going to go all nuts with these because, well, these are really tiny for one thing, and I didn't do the leaves. So let's just say these are the maraschino cherries from the jar. And 3 of these. I think it's going to be good. You know, in actuality, these fruits should have been bigger, but they're so adorable. How can you complain? Oops. It slid. Okay. And I'm not gluing the stem. My iPad's over here making all kinds of noises at me. All right. So there's number 2. Now we need to make some chocolates. So, let's do some of these smaller shapes. I think 3 of the light chocolates. and one dark chocolate. I'll do this one a dark. Maybe we'll do this one a dark chocolate. And these three in a light chocolate. So this is the dark. So I need to find that paper. Here we go. This is the dark. I'm going to keep the scrap closed too after I cut it because what am I trying to say? Because my decorations. So see, that looks so small in there. I just wish there was a more medium size. And then these are going to be in the light. That's all right. The strawberries and the cherries look small too, I guess. But that sure isn't showing up on that. This will. Maybe these should all be in the lighter chocolate. And just use the dark chocolate on the fruit. Maybe. I don't know. See, that fits better. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're going to need to all be. Oh, the one is going to have to be the Happy Mother's Day, right? So that didn't fit very good. So this one will be here, 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 and then a Happy Mother's Day in. I wonder if I can stamp it on that. We'll try it, and we'll try using this to do it. And then I can cut it out. What did I do with the stamps? Did I put them back in the box? Let me see. Yes, I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay. I got the Happy Mother's Day on the wrong side. Oh my goodness. That's got to be around. It's going to have to be a round one. Whoops. I'm not cutting it yet. I'm stamping it. I need to tape my paper down. It's there. All right, it's got to be the circle because I got every other shape already. That's got to go back in here. Okay. Put away before that. Okay. So I'm probably not going to post this till tomorrow, but I do want to be completely honest that I filmed this not too long after I did the last one. So that will be just like that, plain and simple. Okay, and we need decorations for these little guys. The tic-tac-toe looks a little small, I'm not gonna kid you. This. I'm gonna put that on there. I'm gonna use the light color. And then it's going like that. Going across. Okay. And then we need one for here. I don't know. I'm gonna do it in the dark. We got a light on the light. This will be a little different on the dark. So I need to figure out if I'm taking this little piece, which ones I'll think like that. Okay. So that should work to give me options. I might even replace that one. I'm not a big fan of that. I want this one to be a little bit fancier than the last one was. I'm wondering if I should have put this on something else. Because I don't care. That's too plain. This is the one I want to see. On the heart. See? Oh, yeah, that looks good. Good. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, pull it off. And I'm not going to worry about that because I'm going to cover it anyways. So it needs like that. It needs... Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is do a light chocolate square. Hopefully I can get one out of here. Right there, hopefully. Just I don't want to have to bring out the paper back. Just keep that in place. Okay. I just don't want it to be disproportionately larger, but it does need to stand out, right? So if I do a light chocolate square and then put the dark chocolate down in that to where it's like a shadow layer. Okay. Little secret. See if it works. Sometimes I'm afraid to do this because I'm afraid it's not going to work. But this was a Debbie Fisher thing. So you go ahead and do your shadow on both sides. So I'm going to do this. And I think I'm going to, I put it on the wrong side. Okay. Do your shadow on one side. And then come in. And do it on the other side. And then hopefully it's not too noticeable. I'm going to put too much on this one side. And then that would go there. Alright. So oh, I see what baby's problem is. He shut his door a little too much. When he come out, he can't get back in. I'll have to get up and get him in there in just 1 second. But let's go ahead and get these all glued down. That's glued down. Those are glued down. Let's get these all glued down. Did I want something different for this one? Dress it up a little better. There we go. Yes. Make sure everything is glued down. Taking some of that glue off. It doesn't have to be on perfect. Even though I'm trying. I don't know why I'm trying it, but it doesn't need to be that way. Okay. That's glued down there. This needs glued down. Get them all glued down now. Okay, so now let's mix it up a little bit. Let's put, all we gotta do is move these two around, I think. Here. That one there. That one there. And that one there. I just didn't want the fruit to be all right next to each other. So that should do it. So let's start with the Happy Mother's Day. Some of them want to try to pick up. I don't know why I'm trying to get them all lined up and perfect in the box of chocolate. When you open it, it usually isn't right because there's room for them to move around and they will. Some of them do stay that way though, right? I never got chocolate covered strawberries or cherries in a box of chocolates, but I just thought they were so cute. Let's give it a try and check it out. All right. I should have done Mother's Day card sooner. I didn't really have the opportunity being that I was out of town and then I had to crop at home and all of that. But here we go. 2 different cards. Let me grab the other one and I'll show you the difference. There's this one. And there's this one. Very different, but a lot alike, right? All right. So this might have to be put on a 5x7, which I probably can't get it off of there now, so it could ruin the card. But I could cut it here, and then it would just be like super thick. Really stand up, right? Talk about dimensional. All right, everybody, so I've got a mess to clean up. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. Everybody have a blessed day. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.